Peace, YouTube. Y'all know who this is, man. EK back in the building. Another day, another year to be great. Let's get it, man. Hopefully this video finds all of y'all doing great. I'm doing fantastic. And I'm here today to give y'all my first impressions on NBA 2K25. Now that I personally have been on the game for about a week. I got it early with the pre-order Wednesday last week, morning tip-off. I haven't played as much compared to past 2Ks when the game first came out because I've been busy, but I feel like I played enough now. That's why I wasn't rushing with this video. I wanted to make sure I saw everything and let the game develop just a little bit. So as you see, I'm going straight down to work. No badges, green bean, money team. I don't know how many years this is in a row. I think it's like 5 or 6 where I've greened my first shot that I've taken on a 2K. Don't ask me how or why I'm keeping track of that. It's just like I noticed that my first shot online, I always green it. And, you know, oh my goodness, look at the footwork, bro. Like, it's hard to do things like this when the game is delayed, but that just shows you the potential, bro. Like, this game is different, man. Like, because in a past 2K in 23 or something, you're getting kick blocked right there. The lineup, I've been only playing 2s. I only have 1 build so far, and I've played about like 125 part games and a bunch of my career games. But I have spoken to many different people that have different play styles. A lot of my friends, all different type of builds and skill levels. I also played a couple rec games with some guys that weren't like as elite at the game, but you know, I just got a feel for the game on many levels and many different game modes, and I can now give y'all an educated opinion. So the gameplay in the background is, like I said, my literal day one game first came out gameplay. I have no badges. I played a couple of my career games just to figure out maybe like what SIGs or jump shot I'm gonna throw together. Didn't lab at all. I'm just like, it's time to get to work, bro. I picked up my boy. He's a lockdown. Y'all might have seen him in my other videos. One of my 2 teammates I have on this game, I'm a 6'11". I'll drop my build later on if y'all are interested. Don't make this build, please. This game is pretty difficult enough, especially for a lot of like newer or like lower tier players. Not saying that's what all of y'all are, but you know, I don't want, mostly when people are looking for builds, they're newer or lower tier players. The kids we were playing against were actually not that bad. Everybody on Twitter crying, talking about, I can't shoot in this game. It's hard to shoot. Day 1, 0 badges, bronze badges. These 2 randoms were popping them things. I mean, maybe they're actually good, but I don't know. Like, they were making shots day 1. So if you can't shoot, that sounds like a you problem. I haven't been really struggling that much. My teammates haven't been struggling that much either, except for the lag. And the reason I want to show y'all this gameplay, as you see this gameplay in the background right now, you see I'm building more houses than the reconstruction, bro. Like, look at this shit. Like, I'm just brick. Shout out to my teammate for getting me all them boards, man, because without him, we would have been racking up them L's. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. You know, if you I spin him, I get past him, green bean with the layup. You know, I'm trying to do what I was knocking down my catch and shoots though. If anybody's a tall build, needs a good jumper, if you have a high shooting rating, that Kevin Durant jumper is it. I'm not using it anymore, but it is pretty smooth. So I'm showing y'all of me struggling though, to show y'all that 2K don't cater to me. I'm not their golden boy. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I'm not a 2K logo. I didn't get the game early. My play style is very off meta, and I was struggling through the low badges and the lag just like the rest of y'all if y'all had the game, bro. Like, I didn't load up on the game and start going crazy. That's why I'm okay showing y'all how I'm struggling, because if I don't show my struggle, y'all not gonna understand how I got to where I have already. Like, a week later now, if y'all saw my gameplay of me playing earlier yesterday, bro, like, y'all wouldn't even think it's the same player. So we pull that game out. My teammate gets player of the game with 0 points. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that happen before, but he was the player of the game because I shot 15 of 28. So, like, if it wasn't for him playing all that defense and getting the boards, we probably would have lost. And that pull-up I hit it then, obviously, beautiful work. I'm over here just trying to get to the Baja and get my badges up. Badges move pretty slow in this game. I'm pulling up, just greening shit, cashing out. Most of the games I was shooting pretty terrible. But I was still shooting like around or above like 50%, which is, you know, that's not in this game, bro. Like, people aren't even barely shooting 50% wide open on, you know, like catch and shoot corner 3s with all their badges right now, a week into the game. So the fact that I was getting to it, that my teammate, he pulled up, I don't think he missed in our first day, which was crazy. We played like 15 games. We went on the streak. He didn't miss a single shot. Now, granted, he didn't take many, but bro, he got a 79 3-ball. People talk about they can't shoot with a 99. Fuck out of here. So, first things first, man. I like the game. I do like the game. As y'all can probably tell, I like every 2K. I'm a 2K motherfucker. Surprise, surprise. But I feel like I've liked every 2K when it first come out and before they start dropping patches. Now, I feel different about different 2Ks, and I put them in different tiers based on how the game was after the patch, like, you know, after the first couple patches came and they started tweaking with the game. But as of right now, before this patch, the game is good, and I hope they don't mess it up. But you know, this community loves to cry about every little thing. They're all on Twitter and social media and YouTube and Twitch, just crying all day. But if we're being honest, right now, a week into the game, it is definitely way too early to tell if the game is good or bad. Like, the only issue I have right now with the game is the latency and the lag. And that is nothing new for 2K. That's been an issue for them ever since they became a company. So that's not a surprise. A lot of people are on the servers. It's a brand new game. It's delayed, laggy. That's why you can't dribble correctly. That's why your shot's inconsistent, in my honest opinion. Because if you go to My Court or My Career, where it's less delayed, I don't even know how those game modes are delayed at all. But if they are less delayed, and you can see how your player moves if you don't believe me. So the latency and the lag is definitely a problem, and it affects a lot of parts of the game that people are saying are bad, like shooting and things like that. A lot of people struggling with shooting. But you got to give it time, man. And at the end of the day, not everybody is meant to be great, bro. Things aren't supposed to be easy. The lag is probably not getting fixed until some people get off the servers, so we can stop like even worrying about that. 2K not fixing the lag ever. We've been waiting, like I said, for decades for that to happen. I'll make another vid talking about what I feel could be changed about the game, what I do and don't like, but I won't be making it for a while because I want to see people develop the meta. And this is the problem, bro. People get a new game and they start overreacting right away. You just spent a year on a different 2K, and you've never played a game like this. Like, I feel like this game is very different. No 2K has ever been like this one, where attributes actually matter. So you probably not putting in that much time or being as labbed up on this game compared to like the thousands or hundreds of hours you put in on the old 2Ks. You can't expect to come out here and just be the Don Dada, the CEO, King Ding-a-ling. You know what I mean? You're not going to be tough like that. Even if you were good in the past 2K and you claim that, oh, that game wasn't catering to me, I was just good. So if you claim you're just good, you'll be just good at this one. 2K comes down to moving your thumbs back and forth, clicking a button, and having a basketball IQ in your brain. Like, it's not rocket science. It's not hard. Most of the people on the game be like little kids and casuals. Now, I don't know why my player was stuck right there. That's like a weird thing. Like, that's how bad the lag is. I killed him with that beautiful up and under, and my player wouldn't move. That guy was actually playing great post defense, by the way. I was doing nothing but shooting full bar bricks from the midi on the fadeaway because I only had, I think, bronze or silver fade ace. And that's one thing I do love about this game, I will say. Badges and attributes are so important, and they have been so bad. And that's what's different about this game. They've been so bad for so long in 2K. Like, you could get away with having, like, no block, no interior and getting stops. You could go away with having, like, low-ass dunk and finishing through traffic. You could get away with having no perimeter and getting contests. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. Like, this game, for the most part, as of right now, like, you feel a difference between 99, 90, 80, 75, 70 of all attributes in the game for the most part that I can see right now. And that's different. And that's why people are having a hard time adapting and understanding how to play. Because, for example, point guards are crying about interceptions are overpowered, right? Now, I agree that some animations for the interceptions are stupid, but the past couple years, interceptions have been terrible, even if you have a maxed out defensive build. But now that they're good, the point guards are still making the same builds that they've been making. Last couple of years, point guards been making builds with 65 and 70 passing. The bare minimum for a point guard. I've never done that, and, you know, I'm sure some of y'all never done that either, but the fact of the matter is you could get away with that. In this 2K, you're not getting away with that. If you throw a bad pass with any pass rating, it's going to get stolen. Okay, that's different. Whether you like it or not, the game is different. Everybody cried and complained about 22, 23, 24. All these 2Ks are exactly the same. I'm tired of buying the same game. This game is a polar opposite 180 from what the old 2Ks were. My teammate shot 1 for 7. Actually, I lied that he was missing. He had one game where he started like shooting fadeaways and hop shots from 3, trolling hard as hell. But like any serious shot he took, he didn't miss. Like, trust me. I'm pulling up looking like look at my gameplay. This is day 1, 0 badges. If y'all watched, I know I didn't upload much in 24, but go look at my like last 24 videos I uploaded playing on my 611. It deadass almost looks like the same gameplay. And it's my first time on the game. We won every single game, bro. Did I have some bad shooting performances? Yes, the servers are laggy and like I have no badges and the game is a lot harder and different. But bro, you see how I'm playing. I have my style. Look, same fadeaway I took last year. I'm pulling up again. You feel me? If you got IQ, if you know how to adapt and bend the game to your will, you're never going to struggle on 2K, man. Just learn the game. Take some time, learn the game. Make a build that fits your playstyle. Attributes matter this year. Make sure you correctly make a build and don't be weak where you don't want to be weak. If you want to have good interior D, put a high interior. If you don't want to miss, put a high 3-ball. Things of that nature. I'm going to catch you on the next upload. Y'all stay blessed. Peace out, man.